Let's take another look at just how fucked up things really are. In 2013, Grumpy Cat made a career out of his sour demeanor, whoever Grumpy the fucking cat is. And then Duck Dynasty, have you seen these jagoffs? Became the US TV's #1 hit. And Miley Cyrus wowed her way to the top of the charts. What, you mean that Lilith act she did, fucking the Fallen Angels? That, you mean that little gig? And this fuck dynasty, this Duck fuck dynasty. Okay? What is this? What's the deal with this show? Okay, all of them wear beards. Well, what does that go back to? The beards, that goes back to the Vikings. It goes back to the tribe of Dan, the Jews. And this is this rusty a-hole Rivet keeps leaving fucking comments on here for this girl, Aaron. He keeps writing shit in Hebrew, like, run away with me, I got a lot of money, and so sad. Fuck off, dude. Nobody wants you. Nobody wants your stupid bullshit over here. Go back on your own page. Go make some more Masonic fucking moon videos and some fucking more videos about Saturn and about how you're in love with it. You and all the rest of them fucking Red Sea pedestrians. Let's see. Oh, you know, I happen to have some of that Red Sea pedestrian blood in me, so don't take it too personal, bro. And I say that with love. So let's see. Let's just check this out. Not all of the key players on Duck Dynasty. These are just the blood-related kin. Because now you're going Phoenician, Tribe of Dan, Vikings. Okay? So when we're talking Vikings, let's just take a little walk back through history. Let's see. You had the Phoenicians, who were seafarers that set up the money system. Then you got the Red Sea pedestrian Hebrews in there that mixed in with the tribe of Dan that aren't even mentioned in the book of Revelations because they're such a fucked up group. And so then that turned out to be, through the long course, they wound up to be the Vikings, this tribe of Dan out of Israel, which rusty fucking a-hole keeps fucking representing himself as. Okay? They wound up being the Vikings, the marauders, the pillagers, the killers. And so we know that the colors for Yahoo, which later was changed to Yahweh, right? Both Saturn, Marduk, and the Babylonian. We know that the Vikings go all the way back to the Phoenicians, right? So we know that their colors were yellow and purple. And then we get into Minnesota, and what do we have? We have the Minnesota Vikings football team. Well, what do they have on their head? Their helmet has 2 horns. And what colors are uniform? Yellow and purple. See, these fucks don't miss a beat. You'll worship whatever it is that they got going. You can't get around it. They own the system here. Can't take that away from Rusty Asshole. They do run the system. Just be aware. Just be aware that's the best that you can do. You know? I mean, the story's pretty wide open at this point. You know, this tribe of Dan, and, you know, it isn't the Bilderbergs, and it isn't the Rothschilds. This shit goes back to the before the fucking fall of light. So, Duck Dynasty. Wit and wisdom. Really? There's no wit and wisdom about those fucks. You're walking into a fucking dead end. You really are. You think you're going to win, but you'll fail just like you did last time. I don't care how much Kabbalah you use. You'll never make it. There's only one path, asshole, and it's right up the middle. You think you're going to go to the left and to the right? It won't work. The story remains the same. What, you never listened to Led Zeppelin, asshole? There ain't nothing new under the sun. You'll fail this time just like you did last time. And the next time, and the next time, and the next time. But we see that the show is on A&E. Right? Why is that important? Because they just flipped the letters. It's AE. Anu, Enlil, Enki, and EA are the whole pantheon that has to do with this whole Saturnalian Babylonian bullshit. Okay, here's Bel. Here's Marduk. Right? Anu. What do you think you get? A new world order. Did that ever cross your mind? Anybody? That's where you get a new world order. Because it's Anu. It's the Saturnalian return to the Golden Age. You know, when I wanted to finish up something, like a video or something, or I would try and make a point, I would say, good stuff, Maynard. But I don't say that anymore, and I'll show you why. That's why. Because that saying, good stuff, Maynard, or whatever the actual phrase is, you know, come on. Even I should have caught that. That's why that is what it is. There's no chance that this guy just happens to be named Maynard and he's 33. Okay? CC. Okay? So, I guess you got your good 33 and your bad 33, I guess. So I'm guessing that this fucking rusty asshole is one of the bad 33. I guess. I don't know. Just taking a stab in the dark, which is really what I would like to do.